Oh, you heard that. You know, you know what that fucking means. I am a little fucking pissed. It is fucking ridiculous that someone could even think in this day and age to post some shit about can I teach my children to be friends with white people? I have been saying this for so fucking long because I have been subject to fucking racism myself. Because most of the black people I knew before a certain point in my life were racist motherfuckers. It's true. Can I teach my children to be friends with white people? Why don't we just treat each other as people? And so you get rid of that shit. You're perpetuating racism by being suspicious of another race. See each other as fucking people. And you don't have a problem at all with racism. I say it a lot. Look each other in the eye. You see somebody coming, open the door for them. Feed somebody who's hungry. Do what you can for other people. Do you hear me at all say white people? Or black people? Or red people? Or green people? I don't say jack about what color somebody is because it don't fucking matter. What matters is how you treat other people and how they reciprocate. That's what matters. What can we do to make someone else's life better as long as it doesn't really hurt us all that much? You can give up a little bit of time. You can give up a little bit of cash. You can give up something you got that you don't hardly ever use, that you can live without. You can give a cheeseburger or some fucking french fries to somebody who's hungry. It's the decent thing to do. And see, just be fucking decent. We have the government that creates this fucking racism. And people are saying, just come out with a poll, another fucking survey that says that instances of racism and anti-Semitism and blah, 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 all the names that they have for this shit are up. They don't say anything about instances against whites, which are there all the time too. All this shit is just happening because the fucking Democratic Party has everybody in a fucking uproar. You look back. Think back hard. If you paid attention during this last presidential race, who was the person talking about race? Trump was talking about region. If you're from this country, if you're from that country, if you're from this area and you're wanting to kill us, maybe we should think about looking at you real hard before letting you in. That sort of shit. If you're from this area, down below us, we want to make sure that you're not from another country, not just Mexico, but another country who's coming up through Mexico, all the way from South America up. That's a lot of motherfuckers who come in. There's a lot of gang members, a lot of fucking drugs, a lot of fucked up shit. And not all people are trying to escape political persecution or religious persecution to come here. They're just trying to come to a place where it's easier to commit a crime. Because they've wore out all the shit they've got down there. Down there, the cops will fucking just beat their ass and kill them. Here, we give them a fucking meal. And a place to live. They're happy as fuck in prison. They don't give a fuck. They're happy to come to the United States and go to prison. They're happy to do it. Yeah. Morning, William. Yes, it's okay for your children to be friends with white people. It's okay for my children to be friends with black people. I never told my children anything other than judge somebody by their character. In fact, specifically, I told my children to judge people by their fucking character. How they act, what's up, what they do, how they treat others, how they treat you. Unfortunately, there are people in this world who think you should judge others by what they can do for you. And that's not the way you do things. Unfortunately, that's a liberal ideology. What can you get out of these people? Should we bring all these people into the United States because they can vote for us and give us power? That is liberal ideology. Power. Conservative ideology, the right nowadays, and they're so far left that they're calling the right alt-right, but right is really kind of more center than ever now. When you have people asking dumb as fuck questions like, can I teach my children to be friends with white people? Because inherently white people are all evil. That's what this man said. That's how he feels, and he's a college professor. Sickening. How about we all start checking other when the government asks us what our race is? Morning, Kenny. Morning, Kendall. Love you, bro. How about we all ignore race and treat people as people? Everybody deserves your respect. Everybody. From that guy from Guatemala who's working at fucking Taco Bueno. Yes, I met a man that worked at Taco Bueno from Guatemala named Angel. Angel is what I call his name. His name was spelled Angel. He was a great guy. Awesome man. He came up here 6 months out of the year and works and sends money back to his family. He had 3 jobs. Son of a bitch, that motherfucker was awesome. And he went back. And I ain't seen him since. I think he said he was going to Oklahoma when he came back again. Let me tell you, people like that deserve your respect. That guy that you see when you get your coffee in the morning at the gas station, not so much as wearing concrete and dirt and mud all over his clothes already because he's going to get that fucking dirty. He didn't bother. He just came in, took that shit off and leaned it against the fucking wall. And then when he got up the next morning, he put it back on. Because he's just going to get fucking in a hole and get dirty. That man deserves your respect. I don't care where he's from. I have seen crews of black people on job sites over the years when I was a painter and remodeler. And you have little children down there bringing bricks over or shoveling sand. Then you got uncle mixing concrete, and then you got cousins in a line up to the top, and the oldest grandpa is up top laying brick. And uncles and brothers are all, and it's just, it goes in a line from youngest to oldest, least experienced to most experienced, all the way to the top, an apprenticeship of family. You hardly ever see that anywhere else. You have to respect that kind of shit. We all can learn from each other. We all can be one. If you stop looking at what fucking box the government wants to put you in and ignore these race-baiting motherfuckers in government that just do nothing but constantly race-bait. And anything they do to mention your race is fucking race-baiting. They want to divide you and me. They want to put us at odds with each other. They want you to wonder, can I teach my kids if it's okay to be friends with white people? The most fucked up thing I can think of from someone who's screaming racism all the fucking time, to turn around and be racist themselves. And that's generally who you hear racism from. All these instances with swastikas and KKK drawn on churches, and these college students ripped off my hijab and the mall, and these people did this, and this guy burnt my church down. It was all fucking fake. This one in the fucking military, even, the guy dressed down everybody in the fucking military, made them all feel like shit, like they were all racist. And it was a motherfucking racist person himself that made it seem like that someone else, a white person, was racist on him. Fucking ridiculous. Hoaxes. All of them. It's disgusting. Be happy. Be one. Be each other's motherfucker. Take care of one another. Feed each other when you see somebody hungry. Hold the door open. Look each other in the eye. And affirm each other as human beings, as people. I don't care what race you are. Just be people to each other. I love you. I hope you love each other. Have a good one.
Lil Doggy!